stream, second stream. I need to send a message to my friend and advise him that he's ruined another stream. Michael, if you're ever watching this, this is the second stream you've ruined. It's the second stream you've ruined. He calls, and YouTube, when someone phones you when you're doing a live stream, it goes crazy. And I probably should have taken out my SIM card, but I didn't. But unfortunately, that's what happened because I was trying to do a live stream. I didn't want to take out my SIM card and do all that kind of crap. So I apologise to those who were watching that before. It's very, very annoying when that happens. I'm going to send a message to my friend. This is what happens, guys. This is what happens. So yeah, we're kind of. I don't know if you guys will end up seeing this again. In the live stream, we were talking about a number of different things here. We're talking about mining. Oh God, the YouTube app. The YouTube app is so bad. It is so bad. Anyone does anything, call, messages, it just crashes. You can't resume. You can't do anything else. I declined the phone call and it still crashes. And now I've went from having like 15, 16 people watching my live stream, and now no one is watching. No one is watching. Thank you, YouTube. Oh, God. I really need to get an iPad and do this instead. What I was talking about before was mining. So I can only talk for the next 5 or 10 minutes, unfortunately. I didn't want to do this in 2 parts, but what I was talking about before was mining, and I was talking about different options with mining. So I touched upon the fact that Ethereum used to be quite bad for a 1080 Ti. I think I got like 31 or something like that on my 1080 Ti's. But there's a script out there that allows me to get like 50, maybe up to 55. So Ethereum is what I want to mine, at least at one point, to try it out. But right now I'm still mining Safecoin. I was going to move away from Safecoin maybe for a while to test some other coins, because Safecoin went from 128 coins to 64. But although the block reward is halved, the hash rate has more than halved, and I'm now bizarrely getting more coins than I was before. So I still think that's a good bet, which is why I'm still mining it. So I apologise to those of you who were watching this before. I don't know, this always happens as well. See with YouTube, I don't know how this works, but there's like 15, 16 people watching, and when someone phones, it doesn't just reconnect those people to the other live stream. It doesn't let it. For here, it actually shows me that the live stream is still going, and they are very annoying, very annoying. YouTube don't make it easy to do live streams through the phone. Very, very annoying. So hopefully some of you guys will drop by, but there's 2 of you watching. There's 2 of you watching right now. Hopefully I'll get a few more of you in. So yeah, I've kind of not been looking at my mining options as much because it was mining safe, but I'm going to review it at one point. Hey Doggo, I'm going to review my mining options. I might look into FPGAs and ASIC mining machines in the future as well, kind of increase my overall hash rates. That's something for me to do in the future. We'll play it by ear. Play it by ear. I'm good, Doggo. I'm good. This is actually part 2 of a live stream. My live stream before crashed because my friend phoned, so I'm going to have to give him abuse when I see him. Yeah, and I can't really blame him. He's using a phone for what you need to use a phone for. It's the YouTube app, which is terrible. Yes, so I do need to review my mining situation soon, I believe, and kind of see what I'm mining. It's one of those things though, because I think sometimes that as a miner, you're always kind of looking for other opportunities. You're always looking for, is there another coin I can mine? Is there another coin that's maybe more profitable? Can I tweak something? Can I get the most out of my rigs to get a better return? But a lot of time you do spend a lot of time doing that, and you look at all these different things to mine, and sometimes you're as well just mining the same coin, whether it be Ethereum or Zcash or Zencash or whatever, whatever you're mining, Litecoin with an ASIC mining machine. Sometimes it is better just to keep mining what you're mining for a month rather than changing every week and setting up new wallets and all that. But I don't know. There's many ways to do this. This is the thing. There's many ways to do this, and you always see someone saying, "Oh, you shouldn't do this. You should do that." But there's probably people that are just all they do is use their rigs to mine Ethereum and nothing else. And sometimes that is the right thing to do. It's certainly a safer approach to mining rather than I pretty much, I won't say pretty much, but definitely over the last couple of months I've been mining speculative coins. And I've been taking more risks with the coins that I mine because I think the return long term is much better if you can mine these types of coins and then hodl them for a while. Long term, I think you're going to get a better return. But again, there's absolutely no guarantee of that return. There's no guarantee that the developers are going to, make right in their promises made in the white paper or the roadmap and all that. It's easy to put things like that in a roadmap or a white paper and say that you're going to do A, B, and C. But actually doing it and sticking to the schedule is a different thing. So that's why early adopters get paid more. I kind of touched upon this the other day in a video because I was in a Discord group and someone was saying the greedy bags that were hodling their money, and he was kind of suggesting that the people that got in early with the coin were holding all their money and they were being greedy. But I don't think it's fair to say that the first people to mine coins are greedy, because they are taking a higher risk than people that arrive a month later or 2 months later when the development team has shown, given more evidence that they're going to do things that they promised. First week, you don't know what's going to happen. I've seen it time and time again where coins, they promise this, this, or this, and then the developer goes AWOL, and then staff members leave because they're not happy with the conditions, or they find another coin and they go somewhere else. So there's absolutely no guarantee. So when you are an early adopter, you will get a higher block reward. You will generate more coins from your rigs, from your mining, but there's also that element of risk, and there's less of a guarantee that you know where it's going to go. I mean, I could join a project right now, and it's 3 months of mining. There's 500 people in the Discord or the Telegram group, and everyone's talking. Everyone's got faith in the developers, but did they have like that faith? Did they have that loyalty in the first week when they didn't even know the guy doing it? Of course they didn't. And this is why you get paid more if you're an early adopter. Risk versus reward. It's always it's always the thing that you're kind of battling against. But the thing is, I see this in the live streams before as well. You'll see people saying, I wish I got in there early. I wish I did that. I wish I did that. But then the same people continue to mine safer coins. They don't go for those risky coins. So, you can't have it both ways. You can't complain about, oh, I wish I was at the start of Ethereum. I wish I was at the start of Litecoin, and complain at the fact that you weren't there at the start to get, and then make a huge reward, and then you continue to mine safe bets. If your strategy is to mine nice hash or just a safe coin, or something that's established, then fine, you'll get a return. You can know what your return is, but you can't complain about not being early with one coin and then not taking the risks of mining another coin. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Keep it crypto 420. Black Satoshi is here. Get in where you fit in. Right, okay. I wish mining was profitable in Australia. It sucks because the electricity rates. Yeah, whoa, that is high. 0.235. What's that in US dollars? Because to be honest, I don't think in the UK we're that far behind you. I don't think we're that far behind you. I don't think we are anyway. $0.235. I'd have to look at exchange rates, but I think 0.18 US. I'm paying the exact same. I'm paying the exact same in the UK. In fact, I might actually be paying more. I might be 0.19 or 0.2. Yeah, in the UK it's not as good. It's not great either. But this kind of all ties in with risk versus reward as well, because you can maybe look at that and say, well, you should just trade and not mine. But there's always opportunities to get in there early. Like, yes, electricity is high, electricity costs are high in the UK and New Zealand, Australia, and Ireland and things like that. But what you can do with a mining rig is mine coins that aren't on exchanges. Now, you can obviously do this as well, use nice HashPower, buy nice HashPower or buy power on mining rig rentals. But it does give you a little bit of flexibility. If you've got mining rigs, you can kind of take risks in some of these newer coins, and you can do some things that perhaps traders can't do. But yeah, high electricity costs do suck. They do suck. They unfortunately do. John, about to set up a facility on hydro in Quebec. It's $0.035 US. We're open for people who want to mine and utilise your equipment and low energy cost. How does that work, John? Do you sell equipment to people, or do you let them rent? Are you tying people into like a year contract, or how does it work? Keep it crypto. I think I pay like 8 cents. Also, have you heard of phone farming? Yeah, I've heard of people, doing that with phones. I remember years ago, some people actually bought lots of old PlayStation 3s because people were selling PlayStation 3s really cheap. PlayStation 3s are actually very powerful computers. Well, they were at the time, but I reckon they still are. And people were like linking up like 100 PlayStation 3s and just making it into supercomputers. I don't know if that's still a thing, but you can pick up old gaming consoles pretty cheap. So I don't know if you knew how to like turn an old Xbox or an old PlayStation 3 into a mining computer, then you could probably make a lot of money. But yeah, I reckon you'd have to be quite hands-on to do that. I'd like to hear more about what your setup is like, John. I'd like to hear more about that. But unfortunately, my time is up. I'm going to go, and I'm going to be late actually. I need to go down to Sports Centre. So thanks for watching. I do apologise to everyone who was watching the other stream on my phone. Pain in the ass, but because I didn't take the SIM card out my phone, and then when my friend phoned, it ended the stream. And the way it works when that happens is you go decline, and then you jump back to the YouTube streaming app, and it still shows you ticking away, and it still shows you everything is okay. But then when I look down at my laptop, everyone's going, "What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?" And the stream has ended. So it's a little bit annoying. That happens. YouTube doesn't seem to be able to cope with that. So sorry about that, guys. I probably should have taken out my SIM card. I forgot to do it at the time, and this is the second time my friend has did this, so I'm going to have to give him abuse for that, Michael. If you're watching, it was all your fault. Doggo's been mining Monero with MinerGate for about a week now. I would personally avoid MinerGate. There are lots of accusations of them giving low pay and not giving people the rates that they should be getting. I would explore other areas, Doggo, if you've got a decent setup. I would definitely consider using something like Awesome Miner or another kind of OS, a mining OS. Kind of on an individual basis, we would take a percentage and they would provide funds to buy the ASICs they want. To play devil's advocate, I'm not saying what you're doing isn't going to be an option for other people, but for me, I would obviously look at the long-term cost of doing that over a few months if I'm tied into a contract, and then say, well, why don't I just buy it myself? But obviously, you guys have got low electricity costs, and this is where you can maybe help people make money. But I would say though, again, for an ASIC mining machine, the EcoHash miner is only like 300 watts or something like that, which is basically just one 1080 Ti or a little bit more than that. But John, if you want to talk about this more, please go onto Twitter, tag me at Kevin Muldoon. You'll see it underneath my video. There's a link to it. Tag me if you want to talk about it more. I'd be happy to do an interview with you and hear your side of this. I think it'd be interesting to hear your point of view on this, or even just answer some questions. But unfortunately, at this point, I'm running very, very late. I didn't even hit my watch there. I was hitting my arm. I'm running very, very late, guys. Thanks for watching. I always appreciate when you guys tune in. I really do. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so that you get notified of these live streams. This was an impromptu one. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned. I'll get more videos soon. And I'll try and sort out a competition for you guys like I promised. I'll try and sort that tomorrow or the next day. I'm actually getting a hospital appointment tomorrow, so maybe the next day or Sunday or Monday. I'll sort it. Don't worry, I will sort it. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for commenting, and I'll speak to you all very soon. And now I have to push the little X. Hopefully this works. Stop streaming. Bye-bye.